This is the story of Peter and the Wolf. It is told with music and with words. Not too many words, because as you'll see, words aren't very necessary. The music tells the story. Everybody in this story is represented by a corresponding musical instrument in the orchestra. For instance, if we wanted to picture a bird, what better instrument than a flute? And then we have a little duck. And for a duck, an oboe. And the cat by a clarinet in a low register. And grandfather? Oh, he'd be a bassoon, of course. And supposing we had a big bad wolf in the story, we would show him by 3 sinister horns. And Peter, the hero of the story, by the string instruments. And later on, when we get to the point where the hunters come, we'll represent them by the kettle drums and the bass drum. So now, as we tell you this story, André Kostelanetz and I, you will be able to distinguish the various characters, huh? The bird, the duck, the cat, the grandfather, Peter, and the wolf. Okay. Early one morning, Peter opened the gate and went out on a big green meadow. On the branch of a big tree sat a little bird. He was Peter's friend. And when she saw Peter, she chirped happily and gaily, "All's quiet." Yes, all was quiet. Even the pond was still. And soon a little duck came waddling around. She was very happy because Peter had failed to close the gate, and she wanted to take a nice swim in the deep pond in the meadow. Now, when the little bird saw the duck, she flew down upon the grass and settled herself next to the duck and sort of shrugged her shoulders. And she said, "What kind of a bird are you if you can't fly?" And you know what the duck said? "What kind of a bird are you if you can't swim?" And he dived into the pond. They argued and argued, the duck swimming in the pond and the little bird hopping along the shore. Meantime, Peter was watching all of this, and suddenly something else caught his eye. He noticed a cat crawling through the grass. Now the cat said to himself, "The bird is busy arguing. I'll just grab her." And stealthily he crept toward the bird on velvet paws. "Look out!" shouted Peter, and the bird immediately flew up into the tree. The duck quacked angrily at the cat. From the middle of the pond. The cat crawled around the tree and thought, "Is it worthwhile climbing up so high? By the time I get there, that bird will have flown away." Then all at once, Grandpa came out. He was angry because Peter had gone to the meadow. He said, "I told you it's a dangerous place. What if a wolf should come out of the forest? What would you do then?" But Peter paid no attention to Grandfather's words. You know, boys like Peter are not afraid of wolves. Grandpa took Peter by the hand, led him home, and locked the gate behind him. No sooner had Peter gone than a big gray wolf did come out of the forest. That's the wolf, all right. As quick as a flash, the cat sprang up into the tree. The little duck saw the cat jump, looked around, saw the wolf, quacked 3 times, and in her excitement jumped out of the pond and started to run. But no matter how hard she ran, she couldn't escape the wolf. The wolf was getting nearer, 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 catching up with her. Suddenly he got her, and with one gulp, swallowed her. So this is how things stood. The cat was sitting on one branch. While the bird was on the other branch. Not too close to the cat, of course. And the wolf walked round and round the tree, looking at them with greedy eyes. In the meantime, Peter, without the slightest fear, stood behind the closed gate, watching all that was going on. Quickly he ran into the house, got a strong rope, hurried back, and climbed up the high stone wall. You see, one of the branches of the trees around which the wolf was pacing stretched out over the wall. Grabbing hold of the branch, Peter carefully climbed over onto the tree. And he said to the bird, "Fly down and circle around the wolf's head. Only take care that he doesn't catch you." The little bird almost touched the wolf's head with her wings, while the wolf snapped angrily at her from this side and that side and from all sides at once. Oh, how that bird did worry that wolf, and how the wolf wanted to catch her. But the bird was much too clever, and the wolf simply couldn't do anything about it. Meanwhile, Peter made a lasso, and he carefully let it down. You know what he did? He slipped it over the wolf's tail and pulled with all his might. Feeling himself caught, the wolf began to jump wildly, trying to get loose. Peter had tied the other end of the rope to the tree. And the wolf's jumping only made the rope tighter around his tail. Just then, a band of hunters came out of the woods. Following the wolf's trail and shooting as they came. But Peter shouted from the tree, "Don't shoot, don't shoot. The birdie and I have already caught the wolf. Help us take him to the zoo, won't you, please? So there they are, starting for the zoo. Just picture the triumphant procession. Leading them all came Peter. After him, the hunters leading the wolf. Winding up the procession, Grandpa and the cat. Grandpa shaking his head discontentedly and saying, "This is all very well, but what if Peter had not caught the wolf? What then?" And above them flew the little bird, chirping merrily, "My, what a fine pair we are, Peter and I. Look what we have caught." But you know, if you listen carefully, very carefully, you can hear the duck quacking in the wolf's tummy, because the wolf, in his hurry, had swallowed her alive.